The Darton Lady Cavaliers head into this weekend's GCAA region tournament as the #1 seed after finishing the season with a 12-0-2 conference record. It's a far cry from where this team was just 6 weeks ago when DC, plagued by several season-ending injuries, had lost 2 of its first 5 games and had fallen from the NJCAA's national rankings. Still, head coach Ken Valen says he knew his team still had the potential to finish the season on top.
I felt the potential, yes, but did I foresee us being able to get there with, like you said, the injuries and the things we were dealing with? It was questionable. You wonder, but then we found a way. I think we gave ourselves confidence in beating some teams that we thought may have been close games, and we jumped every hurdle except for the 2 ties.
It feels really good. Yeah, like you said, it started off like really slow, like injuries started occurring and everything. But as the season got on, it got better, it got a lot better. Our team chemistry, our work ethic, our attitudes, everything got a lot better. And I guess just now it just depends on, like, can we stay focused enough to go hard this last week and make it past this region tournament and go on to districts and nationals, hopefully.
The winner of the region tournament earns a right to play for the district championship, which comes along with a spot in the national tournament. DC hopes it is primed to take the region crown after allowing just 2 goals in region play all season. Still, Coach Valen says tournament play is very different from the regular season.
You know, the thing from experience that I know is that a region tournament, playing back-to-back games where you're pressured, that it changes the teams, and the legs are tired. The way you approach the game is going to be a little bit tired. And I believe with our schedule, the way we've trained, that I've prepared them for that situation. And I don't know the Georgia Perimeter, who did not play a very difficult schedule. In fact, they didn't play outside the region until this weekend. And, they got a red card. And so I don't know that they prepared themselves. And that's been my approach all year, is that we're going to be ready at the tournament, and we're going to prepare during the regular season to be in that mindset that we know we're tired, but we're going to fight and get through it.
Our coach, he started, after games, he started having practice the day after so we can get into tournament mode, and we're going to start having study halls at 7 so then we can go to bed at night and be well rested to practice and to focus on school and the games that are coming up.
Darton has a first-round bye and awaits its opponent in the semifinals. Looming down the road is a potential rematch in the finals with 4th-ranked Georgia Perimeter, the same Georgia Perimeter team that defeated Darton last year in the region championship match in penalty kicks. This year, the teams have met twice, with each contest ending in a 1-1 tie. The Darton players say they've had a rematch with Georgia Perimeter on their mind for an entire year.
Tying them each time, and that when we went into PKs, it was devastating because I wanted to win, everybody wanted to win, and this year our sophomores, that's all we talk about. We go to the Georgia Perimeter website all the time, every day of the week probably. If I'm not talking about it, one of my teammates will bring it up, especially the sophomores. It'll mean so much to us if we were to really show them who the better team is.
I don't think we will look ahead. I know I'm going to scout the game tomorrow to find out who we're playing. We'll meet afterwards, and that's what we'll talk about, is the game that Friday, because Saturday doesn't matter if you don't win on Friday.
Beyond exacting revenge, the Lady Cavaliers understand how much is on the line this weekend. A region championship would be the 4th in school history, would give the program its 200th win, and of course, will extend the season for at least 1 more week. It's an opportunity these Lady Cavaliers believe they are ready for.
It is pretty unique, and it's consistent. And I think this region, if you look over the years, you've had a national champion, you've had 3 national runner-ups. I mean, in last year, Perimeter was number 3, so it speaks for the level we're playing. We got a big task in front of us, and I think we're going to be ready for it. But we got to pass the test, and if we do, then that says a lot about this team.
It would feel amazing. Winning region, it would feel great, but going past that and winning the districts and nationals, like I said before, it would feel like being on top of the world, probably. Basically, hopefully that's what I want to feel at the end of this. I don't want to end my season this week. I want to go farther.